Hi guys, in this video I want to talk to you about taking the plane with your drone. It's much harder than you think sometimes, okay? Right now my drones are still stuck in Canada. I already traveled to 2 countries and I'm basically in the country B, let's call it that, and I don't have my drones. Why? All right, accused of espionage, that's not exactly a joke, okay? I'm gonna talk to you about all this in this video and I wanna make sure that you understand that when you're gonna travel with your drone, okay, you may have issues. Your drone can be confiscated, okay, you can have a lot of trouble. So I suffered through some of that. I'm gonna explain that to you right now because now I'm in country B without my drones. My drones are still in Canada. I couldn't even board the plane with them. And on top of that, now I cannot bring them here, even though I have a license to bring them here because it's very complicated. All right, so I'm in Montreal and I fly to Toronto. So far, no issues. My drones are with me, no problem. They're in my check-in luggage. I arrive in Toronto and they see that while they do the scan. So the airline comes to me and say, well, you're flying to our country, country A, and you have your drone, your check-in luggage, you have to take them out. You cannot have them with you. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'm assuming it's because of the batteries, you know, like they don't want big batteries to burn, you know, Samsung Galaxy issues, whatever. I'm fine with it. So I said, okay, I'll take them and I put them in my carry-on. And he says, no, you can't. You cannot have the batteries in your carry-on and the drone in the check-in. There is no way. You cannot bring any drone component, even the remote cannot be brought with you. So I have 2 hours to board the plane, okay? So that's a decent amount, but you know, not that crazy. So I said, okay, what am I gonna do now? Because I can take the batteries with me, the drone, I cannot really ship it directly. I cannot ship it back to Montreal that quickly on a Sunday. I mean, come on, how do I do that? I mean, listen, they're gonna be in my check-in luggage. Okay, it's gonna arrive in country A, but you guys will be in control of my luggage the entire time, and then it's gonna fly to country B. I mean, you're not even touching the damn drone. I don't have access to it. It's in the airport. I mean, why would you not allow me to bring my drone? There's no logic. So anyways, he showed me on his iPhone, like whatever, an email saying that you're not allowed. It's in Arabic. I can't read it, but anyway, whatever. I'm assuming he either reads it well or not. I don't know. I can't tell. So in the end, I can't bring my thing. So now I'm in country B. So I flew to country A, then country B, and whatever, I don't have my drone. Now I don't have, so I called here a shipper, a friend of mine, which I did a lot of business with, and she sends me this email.
Dear Mario, drone is prohibited for import or export in / out of the country, as the authorities consider its use for espionage. It's not a matter of paying customs duty and taxes, but getting the prior approvals from the military police, intelligence division, and customs department, which is a complex and lengthy procedure, if even granted. I'm sorry, but we strongly discourage for you to bring in the drone. Best regards, Christine.
Now the problem is, okay, and I hide the country B in the message. The idea is this, okay? I'm in the country and they basically considered here that shipping any drone by FedEx is espionage. Okay, so there's no way I can bring the drone here. Now, if I had been allowed, there would have been a chance, remote, that I would have landed in country B and that they would seize my drone at the airport. Maybe even got me arrested because here it's a very serious crime, okay? I don't know, okay, they're deserts and sheep. I don't exactly understand what they don't want us to film. But anyway, the point is, if you don't have the authorization from the military, from all kinds of organizations, you'll never be able to fly your drone here. I already applied for it about 2 years ago. I thought it was because of COVID that I didn't get it, but no chance. Now, there's a lot of countries that allow you to bring your drone. That's not a problem. There's a lot of countries that have some restriction. In Canada, you need a license. You can get that in about an hour and a half. In the US, it's more or less, depending on what you're gonna do, you need or you don't need. But the problem is right now I'm in country B and I'm gonna fly to Africa. I wanna travel to Africa, I wanna visit a bunch of places, and I wanted to film this to put it on the channel, and now I don't have my drone. So normally I could drive to Israel and Israel ship my drone there, and then I would have my drone in Israel, but because of COVID-19, I'm not allowed to travel to Israel. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do at this point. I might just decide to fly to a country in Africa and ship my drone to that country. I just hope I'm not gonna be hit with all kinds of taxes on a $3,000 drone. So I don't know. Right now, this is an issue. So when you fly with your drone, guys, you have to be careful. Also check in advance, because the last thing you want, okay, is to arrive at the airport and having the issue. Now, another thing that you have to be aware of is this. All right, this is a mobile hard drive, okay, not 8 terabytes, nothing special. In a lot of countries, that's illegal. Okay, I don't understand, because in country B, I have 500 megabit per second internet connection upstream and downstream. I can easily upload 8 gigabyte over a few days. Okay, so if I had a lot of drone footage, okay, I could upload them. But when I actually left country B to go to Canada, they actually refused for me to go outside with it. Now, I don't really care, okay, because I have backup upon backup and upon more backup. So the idea is this, I would just wanted to have it with me in order to be able to have all my business stuff and my footage and everything. Well, the thing is, yeah, you can't bring that along either because it could be considered in some countries as a device which is either, military or something like that. Actually, they asked me that question about 10 times. Is this for army purposes or whatever? It was pretty tough. And I thought it was just a question of bringing it on board the plane. They might have thought it was explosive or something. No, I couldn't even put in my check-in. I literally lost it. So check the rules, okay? And the rule change and they're fluid. Airlines, okay, sometimes they know and they don't, and sometimes they don't want to take a chance, right? So they're flying a lot passengers to certain countries. The last thing they want is you to land, let's say, on Egyptair in basically Cairo and be arrested. And then you get arrested and it goes over the news, passenger traveling on Egyptair get arrested and sent to prison because he had a drone. They don't want that kind of thing. So this is one of the biggest issues you'll have sometimes, not being allowed to board with your drone. Sometimes the rule might be, unclear or something like that, or you may need to have paperwork or something. Try to hide it if you can. If you can't, well, yeah, traveling with your drone is starting to become some issues. Okay, camera's fine, drone's not. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked the video. Give me the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I hope the information was good. If you need me to do any sort of other videos or you ask any question in the comment, please do so. See you in the next video.